Welcome back to HalfmoonsPicks. Week 14 is here and 13 in the books. I did probably pretty bad. It's kind of a weird story. I did well on my bets, but I did bad on my picks. So let me give you the rundown. Last week I went 0-3-1. I pushed one. Overall in all my picks I went 6-9-1. And yeah, it's like basically 6 favorites covered. The rest of them either pushed or won outright. The dogs did. So it was a good week for the dogs, especially Thanksgiving and that Friday night. Oh my goodness. Anyway, as far as our pools go, we got Deep Sauce at 875 points. He's still in the lead. He's doing fairly well. I don't know if anybody's gonna catch him. My son's right behind him at 788. Moby Polito is in third place. Congratulations, 782 points. Me and Let's Take the Moon's Money, Geo's tied 765 for 4th and 5th place. You caught up to me, Geo. I had a bad week. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. Anyway, so I got a new betting app this last few weeks, and this is I hit my 3-team teaser twice in a row. And both times you make your picks, the 3 teams, and then on the Caesars app, if you don't use this radio button, change the parlay into a teaser, and then it stays a parlay. So twice in a row now, both my picks I could have just bet as a parlay, and I did. Accidentally, I was like, why am I getting so much money in my account? I'm not complaining, but I found out I wasn't playing my teasers right. I was playing them as parlays. Luckily, the last 2 weeks hit, so I've been banking. But anyway, that's the long wind of the short story there. Oh, and the buys for the week, we got the Carolina Panthers, New England Patriots, the New York Giants, and the San Francisco 49ers. That being said, I'm on a roll. Let's go on with the show. And my 4th pick of the week, we got the Seattle Seahawks traveling to Atlanta Falcons. Seattle Seahawks are a 7.5 point road favorite. Seattle's number 1 in the NFL for ATS. They are 9-3. They are 7-1 ATS after a win, and 5-1 ATS on the road. So the excellent home team. But if you look at Atlanta, they are 4-0-1 ATS as a dog. So usually they bounce back, but that's only under Penix. Kirk Cousins going to be playing on this, and he's not the same. So Seattle's the number 3 public bet as well. So for me, I love this. Atlanta just lost to the Jets. Like, come on, seriously. Give me the Seattle Seahawks, minus 7.5. My 3rd pick of the week, we got the Tennessee Titans traveling to the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns are a 3.5 point home favorite. Tennessee's on a 7-game losing streak. Cleveland just lost last week. Cleveland does have a 1% chance of hitting playoffs, but highly unlikely. Cleveland is 4-1 ATS at home. Cam Ward is the number 1 sack quarterback in the NFL at 48. And guess who's the number 2 in the NFL in sacks? That's right, Cleveland Browns at 42. So give me the Cleveland Browns, minus 3.5. And my 2nd pick of the week, we got the Indianapolis Colts traveling to the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars are a 1.5 point home dog. Jacksonville 10-0 in the last 10 years have beaten the Indianapolis Colts. The last time the Colts actually won in Jacksonville was 2014 with Andrew Luck. Last year the score was Jacksonville 37-34, so they did win by a field goal. Jacksonville is 4-1 ATS at home, and Indianapolis is 2-1 ATS on the road. So give me the Jacksonville Jaguars plus 1.5. And my number 1 pick of the week, we got the Denver Broncos traveling to the Las Vegas Raiders. Denver Broncos are a 7.5 point road favorite. Denver on back-to-back road games in the last 9 meetings. Vegas has won 8 of the times versus Denver. But last year, Denver did win 29-19, won by 10 points. Las Vegas Raiders, number 2 quarterback sack. So the Geno Smith is number 2 under Cam Ward has the most sacked quarterback in the league, 46 times. And the Denver Broncos are the #1 leading in sacks at 49. This should be a no-brainer. Denver does have a 99% chance of hitting the playoffs, so they are leading their division. So give me the Denver Broncos -7.5. All right, as for my 3-team teaser, as I did hit the last 2 weeks, I got the Chicago Bears +12.5, the LA Rams -2, and the Philadelphia Eagles +9. All right, let's go to the Thursday night game. We got the Dallas Cowboys traveling to the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are a 3-point home favorite. Both teams are in the hunt. They both need this win, and both these teams are very similar. The offense is doing all the work. Defense is almost not even there. Both teams' defenses have improved in the last couple weeks. But this is a Thursday night game. The Lions, I like the Lions in this -3. But, Amon-Ra St. Brown is out or questionable. Khalif Raymond's out. Stan Laporta is out. Both teams, they're just too similar to me. If Dallas wins, they got a 42% chance of going into the playoffs. Detroit wins, they have 53% chance. So hopefully the Lions are hoping the Packers sweep the Bears this season and move up in the ranks, because as Detroit did beat Chicago. So to me, I'm taking the home teams 3 points. If it's 3.5, I'm going Dallas. But for right now, I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, you also, if you can get the Cowboys +9 in a teaser, if you watch this video early enough, you can add that to the teaser. I already have them in a teaser I had Washington for Sunday night, and I had the New England Patriots for Monday night, and I threw in the Dallas Cowboys as a 9-point teaser as far as that. So you can throw that as well, but only if you get this early enough. So yeah, give me the Detroit Lions -3. Next, we got the Cincinnati Bengals traveling to the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills 5-point favorite. Cincinnati on back-to-back road games, but they're on a long week as they play Thursday night on Thanksgiving. Cincinnati's 3-1 in Buffalo in the last 4 meetings. Last meeting in Buffalo was 2022 in the playoffs. Cincinnati did win 27-10. Cincinnati, though, has the ranked 32 defense in the NFL. Buffalo might have a look ahead as they play New England the following week, who's just coming off a bye. So the 5 points is a little risky. So I'm probably taking. I'm going to go with Cincinnati on this one. I like Cincinnati with the points, as Buffalo. All the signs are there. They might be looking for New England, and Joe Burrow is back, and he did pretty good last week. So give me the Cincinnati Bengals +5.5 points. Next, we got the Washington Commanders traveling to the Minnesota Vikings. Washington Commanders are 1.5-point road favorites. Both these two teams are somehow in it, and they got 1% chance of going into the playoffs. But Washington's 1-4 ATS on the road. Minnesota's 1-4 ATS at home. So Minnesota's also 1-4 straight up at home as well. Both, I wouldn't put any money on this. Washington's on a 7-game losing streak. Minnesota's on a 4-game losing streak. Washington's 3-9. Minnesota's 4-8. This is a horrible game to bet on. I would not bet on this game, but I think Washington looked a little bit better last weekend, so that's where I'm going to place my pick. So give me Washington -1.5. Next, we got the Minnesota Vikings traveling to the New York Jets. The Jets are a 2.5-point home dog. This is a divisional matchup. Miami on a 3-game win streak. The Jets did win last week. Miami's 1-4 straight up on the road this season. Miami's 3-2 in New York versus the Jets in the last 5 meetings. Last year, the Jets did win 32-20. Like I said, Miami, both teams still have a 1% chance of going to the playoffs somehow. Miami's 1-3 ATS after a win. Jets are 1-0-1 after a win. So slight edge there. And I got the home team plus the point. So give me the New York Jets +2.5. Next, we got the New Orleans Saints traveling to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. New Orleans is 8.5-point road dog. New Orleans, that'd be one of the worst teams in the NFL, next to the Raiders and the Titans. But they play their division well. At least somewhat close sometimes. Tampa Bay's, not doing so well lately. They did win last week. This is a divisional matchup. New Orleans is on back-to-back road games, and they are eliminated from the playoffs. New Orleans 5-2 in Tampa Bay in the last 7 years. Last year, Tampa Bay did win 27-19, so there goes that 8 points, but it's 8.5 points. So if it's the same exact score, you get the hook. But is New Orleans trying to play spoiler? They have nothing left else to win. So yeah, Tampa Bay's not looking all that great. So give me the New Orleans Saints plus 8.5. Next, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens 5.5 point home favorite. Both teams off a loss. Pittsburgh on a 2-game losing streak. Both teams are 6-6. Winner will lead the division. So this is a divisional matchup, and both teams definitely are coming to play. Baltimore won the last two meetings at home, 28-14 and 34-17. So they won by 14 and by 17 the last 2 years. But they didn't have Aaron Rodgers. But he's declining in his gameplay, I might say. So yeah, and one was a wild card game also in the playoffs last year, if you remember correctly. Pittsburgh is 1-4 ATS on the road this season. So yeah, give me the Baltimore Ravens minus 5.5 on this. Next, we got the Chicago Bears traveling to the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers 6.5 point home favorite. Chicago's on a 5-game win streak, and Green Bay's on a 3-game win streak. Chicago's on back-to-back road games. Green Bay's 8-1 at home versus Chicago in the last 9 years. Last year, Chicago did win 24-22, but that was week 18, and Jordan Love only played half a game, so they only played the first half of the game. Chicago's number 2 tied ATS 8-4 for the season, 8-4 ATS, and they are 5-2 ATS on the road. So this is a tough one to pick, and this is the number 1 public bet, the Chicago Bears. So it's hard to say. I mean, Jordan Love's not doing all that great. The divisional matchup, but yeah, the divisional matchup, it's 6.5 points. So I'm going to take Chicago with 6.5 points. I'm not rooting for Chicago. I want Green Bay to sweep, as I'm a Lions fan, but Chicago, they surprised me. They played well against the Eagles last week. So yeah, give me Chicago Bears plus that 6.5 points. Next, we got the Los Angeles Rams traveling to Arizona Cardinals. Rams are 8-point road favorites. Rams back-to-back road games. Rams 9-1 in Arizona in the last 10 years. But Arizona did win last year, 41-10. And it was a blowout too. They got to Stafford several times in that game, and yeah, it's the only way you got to beat the Rams, if you can get to Stafford. The Rams are tied number 2 ATS 8-4 with Chicago. Arizona's lost by the last 2 weeks. Arizona's lost by 22 and 19. 44-22 versus Seattle, and 41-22 versus San Francisco. So yeah, both divisional matchups. Both lost by a high significant amount, and here we are facing the Rams. So yeah, it should be a no-brainer. Rams are 3-2 ATS on the road as well. So give me the LA Rams minus 8. Next, we got the Houston Texans traveling to the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs are 3.5 point home favorite. Houston's on a 4-game win streak. Kansas City lost last week. Houston is on back-to-back road games, both in the hunt. Houston has the number 1 defense in the league. Kansas City, though, this year, 4-0 at home versus Houston in the last 4 matchups. The last time Houston Texans did win in Kansas City was in 2019. Kansas City's 4-1-1 ATS at home, and Houston's 2-4 ATS on the road. So Kansas City plays better at home, and Kansas City is 5-1 straight up at home this season. Last time these two teams played each other was in the playoffs of 2024, and Kansas City won 23-14. So yeah, give me the Kansas City Chiefs minus 3.5. Last but not least, we got the Monday Night Football game. The Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the LA Chargers. Philadelphia Eagles are a 3-point road dog. Philadelphia on a 2-game losing streak, but they have a 95% chance of going to the playoffs. The Chargers, 61% making the playoffs. Both teams are 8-4. The Philadelphia Eagles are 4-2 ATS on the road. But yeah, Justin Herbert, you know, he might be questionable with his left hand. He had surgery on it. It's a day by day whether he's going to play or not. But looking at the Chargers, they play their division well. But they play the teams outside their division. They have not beat anybody in the NFC East. They lost the Giants and the Redskins, or the Commanders. And then they lost to Indianapolis and Jacksonville in that division as well. So, yeah, I like the Philadelphia Eagles bounce back on this one. So give me the Philadelphia Eagles +3. Well, that about wraps it up. Thanks for stopping by yet again. And I will, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next week. Peace.